Hi, community. How are you? This is Spirit Guide. Welcome. Thank you for finding me. Today is Monday, August 29th, 2022. To those of you who are new, hello. I am Spirit Guide. I am an intuitive empath who is new at tarot, okay? Meaning tarot on YouTube, okay? I do personal readings using my own tarot deck, which is this deck right here. It is Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton. Love it. That's my favorite deck. I get the most messages. And my other deck that I use a lot on YouTube, which gives me a lot of messages, is the Prism Oracle deck. Okay, so if you like my video, please hit like on your way out before you leave at the end. And if you really like the content and you want to get to know me more, there are 29 videos up. So you may go and look at all of them and see if this channel is for you. I'm going to be doing different content at different times. Little innovative things, kind of like the Watch With Me party that we're doing right now, and I will be posting it in videos, so that's kind of like my way of advertising. Okay, once we get our subscriber count up, then I will be able to do a live. I cannot wait, and we're on our way. So thank you. So yeah, so this YouTube channel, at this point, on the 29th, we are at 2 weeks, so it's about 16 days. Well, 2 weeks is 14 days, but a little bit more of that is 16. 16 days of this channel. So we are at a very high viewer time, meaning the amount of views I'm getting are high, have increased. We are in the 3-digit numbers now, and the watch time as well is high. So thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, so we're basically today I'm gonna do a reading, and if you look to your right, okay, I am in your chat. Okay, this is my right, so hopefully it's not your left, but you know. So yes, I am in your chat. So if you have questions for me, I can answer them. I'm not doing any reading questions because I'm going to be doing giveaways as our subscriber count grows. So I will have that time for that, and then hopefully people that want to subscribe will also want to moderate and other things like that. So I will be saving that for other things that we're doing. But if you have questions for me, just general questions about the channel, about my gifts, my abilities, my intuitiveness, I will definitely answer. I will be uploading a story time, and that will be when we hit a certain amount. I will also be uploading a story time. And if you see my hand going like this, it's because the laptop goes out, like it gets black, it times out. You don't see it, the video just keeps going, but I like to see in real time what's happening. Okay, so thank you so much for being here and for finding this channel and supporting. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you in the chat. All right, so let's start with some divinity. Thank you, Divine, for having all our community be here today. Thank you for putting on their hearts and in their minds that Spirit Guide is doing something on 8/29 at 10 p.m. and they were curious enough to find it. Thank you so much. Please protect us as I go into this channeling and this reading, and please let the messages come out and resonate with those that are here. Thank you. May I have a general message for this community? Thank you. Very good. It's a new card. Highest good. I am a conduit. I said I'm grateful. I'm a conduit. Highest good. Excellent. Oh, I love that vibe. That just resonated. Like it's just giving off these high vibes. I like that card. I've never seen that card before. Okay, bottom of the deck is pain. Okay, that's all right. We'll take it. All right. May I have? Okay. Aw. Look, sweetness. I love when that card comes out. Sweetness. Okay. May I have? Okay. Mystery and sadness. That's okay. That's all right. All right. May I have more energy on this, please? May I have more energy on our highest good. What is for our highest good? What is it? What is for our highest good? One, two more, please. What is for our highest good? What is for our highest good? Two. One more, please. What is for our highest good? What is for our highest good? Ooh. I don't take cards and fall out. What is for our highest? Meaning fall out on the floor. What is for our highest good? What is for our highest good? Okay. All right. Again, if you hear the background, there's some noise going on. That is our community dog. That's what I call her. That's my dog. Every time I do a reading, she is here. No matter what time of day it is, she can be knocked out sleeping in her bed, and the moment she hears me talking, she's running in here. And see, she stopped because she know I'm talking about her. She runs in here and she's jumping and trying to figure out what else is going on. And she loves when she sees me on YouTube. That's her favorite channel. Okay, so we have sweetness, mystery, and sadness, and here we have ghost, right? Past situation, returning, past situation or person returning. Okay, but here I'm feeling this is past situation, not person. Reflection, we have to reflect on something. That always reminds me of stoplights for some reason. I have to remember it's mirrors. Okay. And frustration, right? Frustration. Okay. So let me have a moment just to channel these beautiful cards. Okay. So here with sweetness, this is the personality of the community. Okay. So we are very sweet, loving, caring, kind people. We don't always show it. We don't always show it. Okay. There's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of questions people ask. They don't ask the community, they ask around the community because this comes out first. Okay. Sadness is here. There's something that's going to happen that is, it's sad because we can't have it. It's not sad like, a tragedy or something. It's something we can't have. This is representing something we can't have in this reading. Okay. We're used to getting what we want. We're used to presenting ourselves as however we want to present ourselves. I just heard shapeshifters. Some people watching. I'm not really too familiar with that term. That's just what I heard. But thank you. The bell went off and said, "Yeah, you're not." But from what I know, a shapeshifter is someone that pretends to be one thing when they're not, when they're something else, right? So whatever it is we want, we're not gonna get it, but it's of our highest good. It's of our highest good. We can't get everything we want because it's not always good for us. It's not meant for us. It's not going to push us to our highest good. It's not for our highest good. A past situation is returning. Something in the past is returning. It's almost like I want to say justice, but it's not. It's a past situation. It can be a love situation. It can be a family member, like a past family member, a family member you're not speaking to, a family member that has distanced themselves from the family. They're returning. someone is returning, a situation is returning. The situation is going to cause us to have frustration because the person or the situation that's coming in is not going to be something that we would have wanted. It's kind of like I'm hearing things were going fine. Things were going fine. Why are you here? That's what I'm hearing. But it's not our choice. It's not our choice. So we're all living this experience of life, and even though your life may be going really well and everything is going good, there's another person living a life as well. So it's time for them to return. You understand? So it's not time for you to accept them. You don't have to accept them. But they're going to return because it's their time to return, right? It's their time. They have their own little continuum. And think of it that way. It's like a continuum, like a straight line. And they're on it. And their time to return is now. You don't have to accept them back. It's not required for you to accept them back. Remember, it's something you're not happy about. You're not happy about it. But when they come back, I would just say it's going to cause you frustration. I would say to don't stop it. Like, the people around you they're not going to stop it. Right? So don't you stop it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Okay? You don't have to accept them. You don't have to accept them. But they are coming back. It is their time. It is their time to return. I don't see this as a love. This is not love. This is a person, like a family member. This is like it could even be a long lost mother, long lost father. It's that kind of thing where this person leaving, they had a position in your family. There was a position they held. Meaning father, mother, sister, brother. That's a position. Once they left, it left a hole, right? It left a hole. No one knew where they were. No one knew what happened, which also made you, okay, that's it. Hold on. When I said that, it just came. It made you, remember in the beginning I said, we have like a shapeshifter personality. We can be whoever it is we need to be. When this person left, it made you step up and you had to be someone else. You filled their role. That's why you're not happy when they return. Okay. You filled their role. You then had to do whatever it was that they did. That makes sense why you're not happy they're coming back. Right. So now that they're coming back into that position still. So it's like the position never left them. They're going to come back into that position. You're not happy about that. That is causing your frustration. That's it. That's causing your frustration. And that's why you're not happy about what's happening. It's not what you want. Because you've already filled that position to the best of your ability, right? So when I'm saying that we're sweet, we are sweet. It's a very sweet community. We're good-hearted people. But when this past person's situation left, it left a hole. And you, community, had to step up. And in stepping up, you had to take part of yourself out of it so that you could be in that role, okay? So again, I'm seeing mother, father, sister. It was an important role. I wouldn't even say sister. If it is a sister, it's an older sister. It's someone that had a position in your family. They had a position, okay? And by position, mother, father, sister, that breadwinner, made the money for the family. That's a position to me, okay? Their returning is going to make you reflect on all the pain that you went through when they left. Okay? So you're going to start feeling some emotions, some serious emotions going on soon. You know they're coming back. However you found out, you know they're coming back. You don't believe they're coming back, but you know it. You were told that they're coming back. I would say while you're reflecting, and it's going to happen, it's going to come out of nowhere, it's going to hit you. While you're reflecting on how they left and how they made you feel, also reflect on the good times, right? Bring this personality back out. Because see, what they return, what's going to happen is it's going to let you go back to this 24/7. Okay? Once they return, you will then return back to your original position in the family. Sweet, caring, loving, takes care of everybody if they want to, goes out, hangs out, parties. That person is going to come back because when they were gone, you couldn't do that. You were their role. Okay? So remember, this is of your highest good. Okay? It's for your highest good. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I'm almost getting the situation that took them away. It was not their choice. It wasn't their choice. I mean, it was their choice. It's something they did. Like walked away, but it wasn't. It wasn't on purpose, if that makes sense. So I mean, I'm thinking like it could have been incarceration. It could have been a breakdown, right? Like they just couldn't handle things anymore. It could have been, just trying to find themselves, being something. It's something that was in their control, but then became out of their control. That's the best way to put it. It was in their control, but then it became out of their control. When they come back, you're going to go through a lot of emotions. You really are. Just know that you are, and know that this person understands that you're going through a lot of emotions. It can be very difficult when someone is coming back into the family structure that has moved and changed, and now the family has to figure out how this person fits back in, right? But you got it. You got it. All right, can I please have one more card? An Alice in Wonderland, please. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at what it says. Falling. Right, you're going to have a lot of emotions, told you. The unknown, descent, momentum, and change. It's of your highest good. It is of your highest good. It has to happen. I'm hearing it's going to save you. That's what I heard. It's going to save you. Yeah, I heard that loud and clear. It's going to save you. And I feel like I'm getting the energy of it's going to save you. Like it's going to allow you to be 100% of who you were. It's going to allow this person to come back. That's who you are. Okay? This ultra responsible, this person that you are now, it's good, but it's not time. I'm hearing it's not time for that. So this is possibly a younger person, or it's just a person that is very free loving and just loving, and had to kind of squelch that because you're taking care, or you stepped in this person's shoes. You stepped in that person's shoes. So I take it back. It doesn't have to necessarily be a younger person. It's someone you stepped in their shoes. And I mean fully. They wore a size 9, you wore the size 9. It's not like, they were flip-flops and you could put your foot in and you have your ankle hanging out. No. You or your back of your foot. You stepped in 100%. Hmm. And you feel it wasn't fair. Hmm. It said, but you had to do it. You had to do it. You absolutely had to do it. And now the sadness is coming out because it's the unknown. Now the person's coming back. You know that they're not going to, you know that they're going to try to take over. You have to let them do it. You have to support them, I heard. You have to support them. Please don't fight this. Because if you fight it, guess what? This goes away. It's not of the highest good then. And I just had an image in my head of a grandmother raising her grandchildren, or a grandfather raising his grandchildren. I just had that image in my head. So it could be that situation. Your child, the grandchildren you're raising, now that that parent's back, has to go back to that parent. You're not happy at all. You're not happy about this. You have to let this go though. It's of the highest good. Everybody, people make mistakes. And if they're able to come back from them, I always say, please let them back. Because we don't know the journey that they had to go through to climb out of whatever they were in. They're not going to tell us everything. We don't want them to tell us everything. But this person had a journey. They had a journey to come back to you and this family. So whatever it is, embrace them. Embrace them. Be angry. Tell them that you're angry. I mean, I'm the kind of communicator. I'm gonna tell you. You know, but understand they really came from a journey. It really is a journey for them to come back. And I hope everything works out. I definitely got the image of a grandmother, image of a young person, grandmother with children, young person with siblings. I even got the image of a man um caring for an older woman. Yep. So again, they stepped out, you stepped right in their size nines, and you're only a size six. You see what I'm saying? You stepped fully in that nine, even though you weren't prepared. You were a size six. They didn't even have the six for you. You had to just put the nines on. you know. Okay. All right. It's time to take action. Okay. And taking action, and this is on reflection. Take action on reflection. Okay. And we can even put take action on sweetness. You really have to let this part of your personality come back, because right now you're overly independent, I'm hearing, and it comes across as a little angry. It comes across as a little angry. But you know what? It's what it is, right? You have responsibilities put on you they were not yours. You had to do it. You did it. You helped some people in doing it. You changed some people's lives with this action. You really did. Congratulations to you. hmm Yeah, you're not happy about this at all. All right. So let's put a manifestation on this, please. Let's put some manifestation on this. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear the what are those bells or fire truck, or I don't know what that is. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Like I said, we live one life, others are living others, and it's amazing how many. I used to like that show. I don't know. It's like it was a hospital or something, and they were taking care of patients, and at the same time everything would be happening, like they're taking care of patients, and some of the orderlies or the nurses or whoever they were, they're in a room and they're doing things that they should not be doing at work, up there having sex, whatever. And then at the same time you got someone in the front, fighting for their life, so their machine is beeping, and then at the same time you have a kid up front throwing up, and at the same time you have a woman up front talking on the phone and trying to get a date, and It was like, oh my goodness, you know. But that's real life, right? Our reality is not someone else's reality. Our reality is someone else's dream at times, right? It always happens like that, and that's beautiful. All right, may I please have one card? And you notice I do that a lot when I talk. There no cards come out, because I'm not channeling it. I'm not focused, so the card's not gonna come out. May I please have a card from my community? Thank you. See, card came right out. Oh, look at this. Step up and lead. All right. We'll take that and put that on sweetness. And believe it or not, that's the energy of the other person. That's not your energy. Nope. Because look, nothing in here came up except for, but you know, these cards talk to each other all the time. You know, these two, they're the same cards, you know. So they talk to each other, so it's like a one-off, you know. But if you look at the cards, none of these cards, other than this and this, came up that. Every other card is coming up different, right? This is not your energy. I'm picking up the other person. It's not your energy. Good. That person, you're thinking about that person hard for their energy to come up. This also may be their energy too, because these cards talk to each other. These two, they talk. Very rarely is this card different from this one. Okay? But let's just take that and I'm also seeing a message in this. Remember when I said they're going to come back, and they're coming back to step back in their position? Okay. Actually, I did. Let me put that where it belongs. Yep, that's where it is. They're coming back to step into their position. They're coming back to step up and lead that past person situation. They're coming back for that. So just be prepared. You did a great job. You helped out, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. It was for your highest good, right? But now it's time to step back. And it's going to hurt somebody. It's going to hurt. I'm really seeing that this is a situation that is not something that was welcomed. And I could even get a little bit more in this. I don't think you were in communication with this person. This is what I'm not getting that you were in communication. I'm getting other people were in communication with this. I'm getting you were not. So maybe that's why you don't want this person to come back. Yeah. You gotta meditate on this a little bit. You gotta meditate on it, because this bothers me a little bit. Because I'm not sure why, if there was no communication, why not? What happened? Was it intentional? Let me see which card will give me that answer. I love Christmas songs, by the way. So if you just heard me singing Deck the Halls, I love Christmas songs. Let's get a spirit animal message on this. Let's see some clarity in here. Let me see where we were. Oh, we're at 28 minutes. Oh, okay. Is there a spirit animal message for this situation? For sadness? Is there any advice for sadness? Okay. Your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. Okay. So just observe. Just observe is all it's telling me. Just observe. So the question I asked is, why were you sad? Why don't you want this person to come back? Why did you stop communicating with this person? And the card that came out was your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. So for me, that's answering my question. You know, you didn't communicate because you were watching this person and to see if they, I don't want to say matured because this is a grown person, but to see if they changed their ways, if they were different, if they had learned responsibility, that sort of thing. So you didn't communicate because you're watching them and you're watching through other people's interactions with them. You're watching from a distance, right? And you're evaluating, right? I want to say judging, but you're evaluating them from a distance. So that lets me know you stepped in their position. That's what happened. You stepped in their position. So you're trying to see if they're fit to come back, basically. I would just say I would caution you against that. If you want to take any advice from me, I would caution you against that. Because what you're looking at, like how does see the fox, he's looking away. His mouth is open, he's ready to pounce, right? So that's letting me know in that picture he's not really looking for the best duty, for the best of the person. He's looking for a way to pounce, to see the moment this person messes up, I'm going to pounce. I would say the other person felt that. So that's why your relationship with the other person is not good because of this, that energy, that I'm waiting for you to mess up so I can pounce energy. But you were doing it because you stepped in their position and you're evaluating to see if they have changed. I can understand that. But also I see it as an empath from the other point of view. The person is like, why are you judging me? You should still talk to me. You know, so they're looking for conversation and you're looking for progression in attitude, if that makes sense. Hopefully this is making sense to you guys. It makes sense to me because I see it on both sides. But all I want to say, and I'm going to wrap this reading up, all I'm going to say is bring this part of you out, this part right here. There's going to be enough time for all these other emotions to come out. Just take things as they come. It's for your highest good. Don't forget. It's for your highest good. And whatever you did to step into the role, you helped other people, whether you know it or not. All the times where people got upset with you, you had to make decisions, no one liked them, and you know, they say, oh, you're too young to do that, and you don't tell me what to do, or you're too old to do that, you don't tell me what to do. You know, whatever that was, and the money you had to spend, and a lot was done. It was for a highest good, and trust me, divine saw everything. Okay. All right, everybody. So that is it. That's our final reading, and this was a very intense emotional reading, but I'm glad we went through it together. And I'm in the chat, so I'm able to talk to you. All right, everyone. But thank you so much for finding the channel. Thank you so much for joining this Watch With Me live. And thank you for continuing to support Spirit Guide. If you like what you saw, please hit subscribe so that you're aware when other videos of mine come out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next month on a Watch With Me live. Bye-bye.